Hey, Steve Zonato here with Trevisa Realty. We're going to do another community review. We're going to do a drone over. I wasn't able to drive into the community security guard, backed us out, which was fine. I literally just flew the drone past them. I mean, if you take no for an answer and everything, you're never going to get anywhere. So ultimately, I definitely want to check out this community. They are selling already, but they're selling off site. This looks well underway. You'll see with the drone what production they're at. You'll see one street where it's going to be all houses that are being built for clients, and then ultimately there's one street where it's all going to be their model homes and their sales center. So I'll give you guys a quick view. So we are currently parked at Wild Blue, and let's just take this thing off here. Okay, so here it is. This is a site. Even before we start, you can kind of see, just to kind of be aware, it's very narrow. And I'll show you on some of our realtor tools how narrow this site is compared to, let's say, Verdana Village. I'll show right away like what the site is supposed to look like finished. There's some renderings. So this is a site here. You can kind of see it's narrow, like very narrow, to be honest. It's going to be 554 houses in the site. I kind of read off the lots here. And I'll give you an idea how narrow this property is. So if you kind of look here, this is the width of it. If you want to talk about Verdana Village, which is getting built just down the street, this is Verdana Village. You can kind of see the difference in width of the actual area. So this is going to be very narrow. If you kind of see Verdana, this is Verdana here. You see here, this is the amenity center. That's the commercial getting built. This is phase 1 of the community, and then this is going to be phase 2 off to the side. So it's a ginormous, tracts of land. Obviously, this is 1,200 houses. This is 554 houses. But again, this is a very narrow, very narrow. Let's look at the site itself. So this is the way it's going to look finished. Really nice. Clearly everything out here in Southwest Florida looks beautiful, completed. This is going to be your amenity center. It looks like a lot of these amenity centers are starting to do a lot of indoor facilities. And I'll show you like a line of the plan. Your pool area, pickleball courts, tennis courts, exterior outdoor basketball court, your bocce courts. I'll show you the actual outline of the amenity center. So half a court basketball court rather. So half court basketball indoors, fitness center, your yoga studio, event center, the card saloon. I guess this is people to hang out and play cards. I'm not sure what this is going to be. I guess that's what it's geared to. I've seen this in more elder communities. I guess these are drop-in offices, or maybe the office of the staff, and then this is going to be your sports lounge. So pool table, poker tables, and that's pretty much it. A covered lanai, and then your pool. So this is not a very large amenity center compared to, let's say, Verdana. It's 12,000 square feet. I'm not sure the square footage of Verdana, but I think this would probably fit in its basketball court. So obviously probably not, but it's that size difference for sure. Let's see here. What else do we got? I'll take a look at the actual models quickly before we start the drone off. So these are your models, your single stories, and then you got your 2 stories. So the maximum square footage is almost 4,400 square feet. And I'll show you the layouts. Some of them are nice. Some of them need work for sure. They remind me of more properties from up north with less open concept. They're kind of utilizing every square inch of it. It's kind of box it up. But it's all good. It's going to be a beautiful site, no doubt. So let's keep this drone going. Show you where they are currently at. Alrighty, so let's go. Sorry about the drone. It's got that bird-looking view. So this is the gatehouse. We're going to do a rundown on the back end of this video where it shows you how to get in and out of the property. So you can see here, these are sold properties. These are obviously for end users, people that have purchased their properties. It's well on their way to construction. Remember, we went back north in December and there was nothing. I think they were just doing roads or something. So these guys have been flying for sure. And you'll see back here this parking lot And all these houses, this is going to be your sales center and model home. So you can kind of see this is clearly underway. Amazing how nobody even heard the drone. It's hilarious. I mean, look at this. Look how many people doing block work. It's insane. And I love this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 people doing block work. Amazing. I love it. That's how shit gets done. So you can kind of see these are your model homes. Clearly they're dressed up with the pools and all. Exterior is all done. It looks like the interior needs work. I'm not sure how far along they got, but you can see a lot of construction materials in the garage. This is clearly your parking lot for the sales center. But it's all hands on deck here. Looks like these guys are flying. We're going to have to do a nice fly right through. I'll show you guys the models. So they've done 4 single stories and 5 two-story homes. I'll show you the pricing too, because if you go online, it shows the prices being one price. And you got to remember, a lot of the builders don't include the lot in the pricing. So you might see a very attractive price, and then you call the sales center and it's $100,000 more, then you'll understand why. It's because they've only calculated the build cost and did not include the lot. So it's a little bit of a mousetrap. Clickbait, rather. You can kind of see all the materials in the garage, so these guys are all hands on deck naturally. But really nice. It's going to be a great area, no doubt. And I like the proximity. The good thing is the proximity to the 75. It's right across from Wild Blues, so it's just at the, like a few minutes down the road, you're at the 75. That's the only downfall with Verdana. It's just a little bit of the distance out, but you're getting a lot more bang for the buck for sure. I think for future value, as the area builds up, it'll be amazing. Nobody heard the drone. It's amazing. So you can kind of see all the construction materials in the garage. These floors in the garage have not been epoxied yet. So there's still clearly some work to be done here. But probably in a couple more weeks, the way these guys move. I know we're always afraid of alligators because clearly we were not exposed to them where we're from, anybody north, but I'll show you how comfortable these 4 gentlemen are. Gator workers, and they're like looking at him and didn't even care, but this guy's literally gonna have his foot in the water planting whatever these are into there. So it's quite amazing how there's no fear with it. And if we saw this, we would ask for it to be shot. So yeah, backs to the gator, no issues. This guy's literally, going through it. But it gives me a little bit of a relief. Would I do this? Probably not. I'm a little bit paranoid and everything, so wouldn't do that. But it gives me a more confidence to kind of like not be too terrified. I'll show you just the end of the video, how we fly out of here, so you get an idea of the entranceway, the entry point, and the exit point, if you want to call it egress. And I'll show you the pricing of the actual homes, what's listed, and then also what's currently for sale that's on MLS right now. So this is your entry and egress road. One road in, one road out. Verdana has 2 roads in, 2 roads out, but on 2 separate sides. So I'm sure that security guard must have been really pissed when he saw this drone fly right beside him, because he was very adamant not letting us through. Via. Okay, cool. Yeah, very nice. Obviously, very nice entranceway. Everything here in Southwest Florida is absolutely gorgeous. Wild Blue, we were actually parked right there. I think we go shoot straight up to kind of give you an idea where we are located. Yeah, we do a nice 120 meters, and then it gets shut down because of the height restrictions. So that's like 360 feet. I should know these sites. I think this is the preserve. Let me just get an idea of what's going on here. So adjacent is the preserve. This is, what is this? Wildcat Run. Okay, so let's just see what we got here. So this is the preserve at the Corkscrew on this end, and then on the other end is Wildcat Run. So this is like a golf community too. This is Corkscrew Shores, this big lake back here. Let's keep it going. Wild Blue's right across the street. You see here they're doing major construction here to get more flow with the roads. This would look like a commercial site in the future, I would imagine. That's pretty much it. This is the end of the tour. If you guys have any questions and you need more information, please reach out. Please reach out to me at 647-962-4372. Clearly, we are invested in the Estero area. We're very bullish on Estero based on the future bang for the buck. We believe, going forward with all the housing being built, this is the next best thing compared to or adjacent to Naples. I know a lot of people wanting to move to Southwest Florida are always talking about Naples because it is the brand name of Southwest Florida, but ultimately give Estero a shot. I think when you get down here you'll fall in love. It's a lot more calmer, more chilled, very pleasant area. We enjoy it as a family. So that's pretty much it, guys. If you have any questions, always reach out. 647-962-4372. Ciao.